Hey
Hey,
everybody, good to see you. This is Roxie.
and I'm Paul.
Thank you for joining us again. So yesterday you gave us an assignment.
Mm-hmm.
When I wake up, I write down who am I going to add value to, and in the evening, who did I add value to and how?
Yes.
And then what did I learn and what have I done about it? Or what am I going to do about
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
So share with us in the comment section. Did you add value to someone? What did you do? Have you learned something since we last met?
Yeah.
What are you doing about it? We're looking forward to seeing all those good things that you have done.
Yeah.
So what sparked off this conversation is what Papa Blesso said at the Movers and Shakers special service. If you haven't watched yesterday's episode, you can just go
to go and
back.
watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and look at what we're looking at. But we're looking at the Psalm 90 verse 12. So teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom.
Yeah.
Babe, what were you doing at 20 years?
At 20, I was a university student, Jambogo University, I think in my second year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What were you
just,
studying?
I was studying building economics. Yeah.
Okay. Typically, well, I hang out with a number of university students. Hi, Worship Harvest, Mechanic Central.
We'll see you.
Movers and Shakers. And there's that thing, and not just university, but
Yeah.
maybe high school as well, that school is the most important thing. It's like my
Yeah.
life is about school, which
Yeah.
sort of makes sense because from when you're 3 years, for some of us, we joined
Yeah.
school at 2 years of age.
Wow.
You have been in school and everything is about school. Did you get your grades? Did you pass and all that?
Yeah.
But when I met you at the university, you were not that guy. Like you were not an ordinary
Yeah.
student. It's like you had all this other life apart from just going, attending the courses, checklist. I did the test. I was in the discussion group. What caused that change for you?
I think what I can attribute the change to was I joined a university organization called ISEC.
Yeah.
And that year, I think we're having what we call an international congress, a conference for all the leaders within the organization coming together. And one of the things that I found interesting or really life-changing about that was when I got to this conference in India, I met these young people who were about 18, between the age of 18 to about 25.
Wow.
And these were university students. And what was fascinating was what they were talking about, what they were discussing. They were discussing things like climate change, economic empowerment of communities in third world countries. They're talking about exchange programs and things like that. And I was wondering, what are university students, 18-year-olds, talking about? What are they doing talking about the world,
Yeah.
the globe?
Like what business do you have
What business do you
discussing
have?
the economy
Yeah.
and improving lives of impoverished people?
You should be minding, your education, your
You're
grades.
still getting pocket money and
Yeah.
allowances. Like
That's it.
what can you do to
How
change
much
the
money
world?
am I going to get from my uncle?
Yeah.
Those should be the conversations. But and they were serious. It wasn't for sure. And they actually had solutions,
Which they put in place.
which they put in place.
Because I remember that when you invited me to join ISEC, one of the first development programs we went to Mayuge,
Yeah.
and we're creating awareness about HIV and AIDS,
Yeah.
and meeting these ladies and thinking about, okay, what programs can we start for them
Yes.
so that they are, doing something that adds value to themselves, to their
Yes.
community. And I was 20.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I was 19. I think I was 19 was it my first year or second year?
Yeah.
Maybe my second year, and I was
Second year,
20.
maybe.
And so teach us to number our days that we may gain a heart of wisdom. And I'm thinking about the wisdom of maximizing the environment that you're in.
Yes.
Are you a university student? Did you just finish school? When we had just finished university, we joined Apostle Moses' gang.
Yeah.
1 year of discipleship with Apostle Mose and Pastor Ari, and it just changed our outlook on life. Because sometimes when you're just done with university, you think about job, putting their application papers, interview after interview, then after the job, then what?
Yes. Yes.
And life is a long list of, I'm in school, I'm at the job, I'm now waiting to get married. I mean, I got married at 23.
Yes.
That would not even have happened because, wow, I wasn't going to get married before,
Yeah.
everything. But it's the maximizing of the environment, making friends, allowing invitations to fellowships, allowing invitations to attend things like, the Movers and Shakers special service. You
Yes.
meet handsome gentlemen like this one who are going somewhere and you
Yeah.
fall in love and get married. Or, what else can happen? Just maximizing space, the spaces that we're in.
The thing is, what happens when you're in different spaces, that your mind gets bigger. You
It
see
does.
you get a different outlook on life.
It really does.
And you get to see things that your current mind cannot perceive yet until you see it. So one of the things I think you can do, what you can do is look at what other opportunities or spaces are available to me right now that I can plug in. Because I can assure you that even the employers, our current employers, are not looking at just grades. They're looking for everything the sum of you.
Yeah, that's
So-
some of you.
So if you can look at other opportunities that are available, go
Yeah.
for them. Join that club, join a mission or community, yes. And
do
then
that. You'll
just
tell
do
us
that.
all about it tomorrow.
Yeah.